Animal Jam is full of little tricks and funny quirks. This series, entitled Did You Know?, attempts to identify all the little things about Animal Jam that most people aren't aware of. I can promise even the most seasoned Animal Jam players that you will learn at least one thing in this video. Enjoy! Do you remember when tail armors were briefly renamed as tooltips and given stats? Well, this was eventually removed, but it turns out that those stats actually have some effect on the game today. If you play an adventure and wear certain items, you can actually deal more damage to obstacles. As you can see, when I'm wearing nothing, I only deal 10 damage per swipe, but as soon as I equip a sword, all of a sudden, I'm dealing 25. The highest damage item I could find was the legendary glove. It deals a whopping 35 damage to obstacles, and it also has a really cool animation. There was a rumor for a while that spiked collars gave you a bonus, and also it would seem logical that crossbows would give you a bonus, but actually neither of these items, and yes, all forms of spikes, give you any sort of bonus to your damage. Obviously, when Animal Jam released these items at first, their plan for things like the tooltip with the stats was different than what it is now, because the tooltip, or the tail armor, no longer gives those stats against obstacles, and as far as I know, other than maybe boom seeds, there's no ranged attack in the game. The salon-themed item with all the newspapers and magazines on it will actually give you one of the newspapers or magazines if you click on it. The art easel is actually the very first diamond item to be released outside of the diamond shop. That's right, the diamond shop's iron fist is spreading all over Jamaa. When falcons were first released, you actually couldn't name your animal Falcon for 2 weeks until after their release. Every other animal has had their name in the third slot, either at the beginning of Animal Jam or at their release, except the falcon for some reason. This doesn't seem like something you'd want to overlook, but oh well. Speaking of falcons, if you actually become a flying animal and fly all over Jamaa, you'll actually find that there are 2 swoopy eagle locations that are only accessible if you're a flying animal, one in SAREPIA Forest and the other in the Lost Temple of Zeos. I actually only figured out about these like yesterday, so I can't even imagine if you're a non-member how clueless you are about this thing. I love that the maps extend farther up and you can fly up there when you're a flying animal. They just look awesome up there. If you're trying to follow your buddy through SAREPIA Forest using the follow button and the quickest route to them is down the slide, the game will actually send you down the slide, but not only that, this weird glitch happens where once you go down the slide, it cancels the following animation, and so you don't actually go all the way to your buddy. Well, I hope you all learned something. I definitely learned a ton making these videos. This Did You Know series generally doesn't get that many views, so it's very nice of you to come and check out the videos because I do put a lot of effort into them. That said, don't forget to leave a like and make sure you subscribe. I'll see you in my next video tomorrow.